Hey everybody, this is Regis. I'm here in Prophecy. This is the first major encounter. I'm going to walk through this on Hunter today and talk about why I do what I do and what my strategy is for this. Hopefully help you get your solo done. So I'm on top tree Night Stalker. A lot of people will tell you bottom tree. That's fine. You can use your smoke, dodge in your ads, get your smoke back. You can be invis a lot of the time. I just prefer top. I like to use tether on the boss, DPS phases, but there's not one right way to do that. I'm going to use mountaintop for this section. I like Reckless Oracle a little bit better than Recluse. Note that I've got Taken specs on these, and then Anarchy. You can use other weapons for damage if you want. If you want to try the new Falling Guillotine, that could work too. Taken armaments with a distribution mod. Taken barrier, and then hive barrier. Why use both types? Well, hold on, there's no hive in here. The knights count as hive and as taken, so those actually stack. That offers you a little bit more defense. Major resist, boss resist, minor resist. I also recommend you use those mods. Wormhusk crown I like to use because when I dodge, I get some health back. And there are certainly going to be times during this encounter where I could certainly use a bit of health. So that's my loadout. That's what I'm going to give a try today. Pretty good mobility, pretty good resilience. Recovery could be higher. In fact, maybe I'll switch this over. That's maybe a bit better blend. Alright, so let's see how it goes. If you have a tether when you arrive here, I have a checkpoint. But if you have a tether, put it down right here. The first set of little ads, minor ads, are going to spawn right here, and you can tether them right off the bat. Put down a tether, then you rally. I didn't have one though, so I'm going to move along. The key thing here, the number one strategic point I'll make, you want to take out the minor ads before you mess around with the knights. You don't need to collect motes till all the little stuff is gone. The boss is not terribly dangerous. He's pretty slow, but if you're not careful, he will blast you off the side. So keep that in mind. I'm not going to talk a whole lot as I do this. It's a pretty small arena, and I tend to have to concentrate pretty well to get through it, but if I have something smart to say, I'll say it. Alright, here we go. Really helps if you hit your shots. Right. So I have enough on the ground. You want to go invis before you pick them up. Pick up the last one. So now I've got more minor ads, and I'm going to work on taking those out before I bother with any more motes. For whatever reason, this structure right here is your best cover. But it's a little bit like Vorgeth and Shatterthrone. It doesn't last forever. You can't just stay back there and rely upon it to be protective the entire time. Don't quite have my dodge yet. Lucky. Ah, all right. Where that guy went. Oh, those motes are going to go off the edge. Not really being the model of efficiency here, but you get the basic idea anyway. It's like a lot of these solos, though, you kind of just have to take what the game gives you. Even if it gives you something you don't really want. How about that? Now I just need light. There's 3. Awesome. Alright, bear in mind that when DPS starts, some of these little knights will still be up. So don't get too aggressive on the boss. Oh, so I guess I'm close to half. Not bad, not great. If you want to be more aggressive, you can use a Oppressive Darkness Grenade. I'd want to use the stuff on my class item for different mods, but certainly if you're happy, for example, without distribution. Oh, what? I'm gonna leave those there for a moment if I can afford it. I don't know if I can. Nope. Alright. What if you don't have Mountaintop? I recommend Loaded Question. I'm going to actually use Loaded Question when I get to the cube. Where'd that guy go? Oh, okay. Ugh. As you probably surmised, at this point you gotta take out any leftover goblins. They do not despawn. Actually, a little surprised they gave that to me. Alright, so I've got little ads again. Back into Little ad clearing mode. I think I got them all. So that's it. Stay patient. Use what cover you have. Keep moving in a circle when you have to. Find a loadout that you're comfortable with and that you like. One other advantage of using, for example, loaded question over and above mountaintop, not really any chance that you're going to blow yourself up with it. Whereas sometimes with mountaintop, if I'm using a corner for cover, I'll kind of aim it a little too far that way and hit myself or kill myself. So in any event, that's the basic gist of it. Hopefully this was helpful to you and you're successful in your next attempt. Take it easy.